What up, what up, what up? I want to welcome everybody this evening to the Billy Graham Jr. TV show. But before we get started, I want you to ask yourself a question. Are you living in your purpose? No, I mean, really, are you living in the purpose that God had designed for you? Well, you know, at this TV show, that's what we're all about. We're not just here to help you live in your purpose, but we want to bring different personalities and business owners on so you can see people that are genuinely living in their purpose. Not just the purpose for themselves, but they're sharing their gift with you so to help you not only live in your purpose, but enjoy the fruits of your labor as you live in your purpose. Which brings us to our guest today, Miss Linda Brown. She was born in Oklahoma. She now resides in Kansas. She's been in the travel agency world for 15 years. Can you imagine 15 years of helping people not just enjoy life, but see the fruits of their labor as they live in their purpose and take their family and friends all around the world? She is the owner of LB Travel and Tours, and she's here to tell us how she got started, how she's living in her purpose, what she does to help others enjoy their life. But I can't do all the talking for her. I have to let her do it for herself. So I bring you none other than the Miss Fabulous Linda Brown.
Mr. Graham, thank you. You have me up here going back, thinking about as far as, you know, when you say living in your purpose.
Yes.
And I've been doing this. I've been so blessed. God blessed me to do this for, like you said, 15 years. And you made me go back to when I first started, when I first thought about this. But let me correct you on one thing. I was born in Oklahoma. Then my family moved to Kansas. Now I am in Virginia.
That's right. You are in Virginia. We did. Before I got some questions for that, but I want you to go back first. We'll go down the line with that. I want you to tell me what you were just about to say about what got you started. I'm not letting you skip that. I'm not even letting go past that. The people need to hear that because somebody out there is wondering how to get started, and your story might be what gets them there.
Well, the reason I got started, I really didn't want to get into business. I didn't even think about travel. The reason I got started is because of the tax benefits.
Okay.
Basically, I'm just being honest. A lot of times people will be saying, well, I got into the business because I wanted to help people. I had this desire to help people, which is good. That's good. But I'm going to be honest. I had student loans, and every time I saw my taxes, I was single, no children. It was like I was like paying for the world. And so my tax advisor had said, you need a business. I don't want a business. I don't want to work. I don't want a business. Anyway, this young lady, and that's what I talk about when it comes to perseverance. She continued. It was with YTB, Your Travel Biz. And it was a network marketing, multi-level business. All props to YTB. And that's how I started. And she was after me for almost, I would say about 6 months. I didn't want to do it. So just to tell her, okay, I'll do it. Get off my back. Maybe I was wrong with this. I love bingo. I say, you pay for my bingo that night, I go to your presentation. She said, bet. She paid for my bingo. I went to the presentation. I was into it. I love the concept about travel. We had to talk about that when I was 13. It came back to me. This is what I really always wanted to do. But anyway, I didn't connect with her sponsor. We didn't connect at all. And I told her that. So the next day, talking to a friend about my experience, she said, well, hi, my friend. He's my pastor. He's in it. So she called him over. And I told him, hey, I loved his spirit. I connected with it. I came in. But let me tell you about bingo.
I'm about to bring you back. I got to hear about bingo.
I did hit bingo. I hit $1,000. I gave her back a little $20.
Hold on. You hit 1,000?
Well, wait. This is why I call this business my bingo business, because I took $500 of that and started my business.
Wow.
And the other money went to my little Movado watch that I wear today to remind me of that. But yeah, so this was a $500 business, and look at it now.
Hold on. You just said something that I don't want the people to forget. You said about Not only did you pay back what you owed, but you put the 500 to your business and you got the rest for the Movado watch. I want people to understand that when God is going to get you on the purpose and he's doing things to get you on track with your purpose, he will not just bring people in your life, but he will make opportunities happening, as you said, winning bingo, that puts you in a place because you could have went and spent that money anywhere else. But not only did you spend it to open the business, you got a Movado watch. Y'all got to understand the symbol behind that. The time was now. That time was now. And Miss Linda Brown looks at that watch every day to remind her the time is now, and the time is now for you to start looking at your purpose. But I'm not going to hold you on this, Linda. Go ahead and keep telling us the story. I got
15 years ago, you really got me thinking, I'm a crybaby, so don't make me cry.
Hey, sometimes we get emotional. I know we get emotional because, of course, we got our brother Ernest Usher on talking about what's up. But then we got Valencia from Chicago playing that music. He's a musician doing great things. But everybody knows the time is now. And hey, sometimes those tears don't have to be sad. They could be tears of joy. I've been on vacations. I was like, I can't believe I made it here because of somebody like you. So you told us what got you going and what got you started. But you said something I want you to expound on a little bit for us. You said that the person that you they connected you with first, you didn't connect with them right away. No, it didn't work for you. Can you explain to people how when you're doing something and working in God's purpose, sometimes that you'll meet individuals that don't align with your purpose, but that doesn't mean it's not your purpose. So how did that individual not align with your purpose, but it didn't stop you?
It didn't stop me because when he was talking about when he came forth with the presentation, I was feeling it. You feel something, you sit up. You're all interested, but it was just sometimes God gives you that. That some people call it an inkling.
Yep.
If that's what you want to call it. But it was back then, I wasn't that spiritual yet. But it was just something about him. And I forgot, I don't even know this person, but it was something about it that we did not click. And how can you do business or even have a relationship and be successful in that if you don't click with them?
Exactly.
So it didn't work. But I still want to go back. There was another, when I was 13 years old, I thought about that when you were talking. I always want to be I want to talk about as far as, a lot of times, they always say God gives you the desires of your heart. Uh-huh. And a lot of times when we're thinking about the desires of our heart, we want it to happen immediately, right then and there. But, it's not our time. And I really believe that it will manifest when it's God's will. So I was 13 years old when I first was introduced to the travel industry.
Okay.
I remember it. Everybody else wanted to be my friends, hairdresser, doctors, lawyers. I want to be a travel agent because I was going through magazines, the places that they go, the destinations, it was just beautiful.
Yeah.
And so I think it was, and I think about that. I went to Dubai in 2019, right before COVID hit. Wow. I was just going to go by myself for my birthday. I put it on Facebook. Facebook is awesome. And a lot of people started hitting me up. Yeah, we want to go. I said, I don't know if y'all want to go because y'all know if LB going to do what I'm doing at 5-star.
Exactly.
And I'm going to set it up the way that I wanted to go. And if you want to come along, come along. It was awesome. It was about 15, 20 ladies. Here's the awesome thing about that. I only knew 2 of them.
Wow. Okay.
The other ones were from Facebook, and today we're still friends. It was just awesome. They said that a lot of women cannot get together when in a group. We all got together. But I remember we went to the desert, and I had to distance myself because I really started becoming emotional. And as I stood on the mounds, the sand dunes of Dubai, I'm up there praising and thanking God that this little girl, and don't you say nothing about this name I'm about to say, from Wapanaki, Oklahoma.
Hold on.
WAPUN, aka Wapanaki.
That's a real place.
You know what? Don't play.
I'm just saying.
It's in
Wapanaki, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma, yes, close to Stringtown.
You name another place that don't. Okay. What? Hold on. You didn't say Wakanda. You said Wapanaki.
It start with a W, don't it?
Hey, I know, but I'm just saying I was going to get to that later because you're a travel agent. I was going to see if you can help me get to Wakanda, but I don't know if I'm trying to go to Wapanaki, Oklahoma.
You know what?
You see, Barbara Smith, Mama Boss. She already told you that you're preaching, and she already said that he will give you the desires of your heart. But just like me, she's like, Whopper what? Whopper, a burger, a Whopper like from Burger King?
Like Nuck and Key. You know
what? I see why you moved to Virginia. It's okay. Continue with the story. I know why you're in Virginia.
I was on the dunes of Dubai, and how was I? Like 5 years old, no, 60, whatever, 59. And I said, God, at the age of 13, that was the desire. That was my desire, and it manifested 50 years later. You see what I'm saying?
Hold on, before you keep going, because you're not finna talk past that. You had that desire at 13 and it manifested. I want everybody to understand that. That just like that Movado watch, when it's your time, it's your time. And what God has for you and your purpose is for you and you only, and can't nobody take it away from you. Whether it be a person that tries to spill the game to you, like the preacher for Miss Brown, and it was like, I don't connect with these people. Or it could be people that you never met before, meet you on the trip in Dubai. When it's your time and it's time for your purpose to go into action, God will make it happen because that's the time he had for you, already predestined for you. So keep going. Hold on, time out. You said 50 what?
50. I was 50. 50, I think it was like 57, 58.
Oh, Lord, when they say black don't crack, you must got your picture right next to the definition of black don't crack. You wouldn't have told me no 50-something with over there with them lips popping red with them glasses red. 50 what in Dubai?
I like red lipstick. I am, look, I you know how, I'll tell you my age. You don't have to ask, men don't ask women their age. I'm 64. I'll be 65 in February.
I need to see some ID. You ain't got to get it now. I take your word for it.
All I got is my business card. All I got is my business card.
No, but go ahead, finish telling us about Dubai. I'm still mind blown about the age and how the desert.
But basically, that was it. Standing in the desert and just thinking, God, that I didn't even think about that until then, at the age of 13, and it manifested 50 years later. So that's why how they be like, you wait on God.
So
wait.
Not just wait on God. I want people to understand why what you do is so important and why people need to connect with you. Because of the simple fact of what you just said. It took you leaving your city, your state, your country. God placed you around the world on the other side of the world for you to see the purpose of what he had for you. Sometimes I try to tell all the kids, the biggest life hack in the world is leave the place where you're from. And the only way you're going to do that is if you make connections, not just with, because anybody can pick up the phone and call the airline, but you don't know where you're going. You don't know what you're going to do. Everybody has a purpose. And sometimes our purpose needs to help by having somebody that already is operating in their purpose to help us. You need to call Linda Brown so she can guide you on your purpose to help you see what you need to see. God puts people in our lives for a reason, and we need to understand that. So with that being said, that's what got you there. But you said in 2019, and then in the travel agency, especially with the COVID and everything that hit, how have you been able to continue that business going when because God, the devil throws stuff at us, but God keeps us going. What have you been doing to keep living in your purpose?
But see, I got that shield up. You might call it that spiritual shield. It bounces back. Because I'm telling you, COVID-19 did dramatically, it altered everything, especially in the travel industry. And I felt so sorry for a lot of my travel partners and travel advisors. But for LB, I thought this was going to be a time where I go clean out closet, files on the floor. I could do that. You can't see it, but they're still on the floor. I didn't have time to do that based on the fact that I love my clients. When that hit, let me go back. We're going to talk about this. My baby is the DJ Explosion events. I started this back in 2017.
Uh-huh.
And so in 2020, we were scheduled for our fourth cruise.
Okay.
And I had a group of 258 cruisers.
Wow.
We were traveling out of Alpha because what we do is I have 4 DJs. Give them a shout out, DJ Dr. Smooth, DJ Lloyd T, back then DJ Fonz, MC Baby Boy. And we would do 2-day parties on the ship.
Okay.
Awesome. But when COVID hit, right before COVID hit, my final payment was coming. And I saw it coming. But, I said, okay, this is not going to be good. So what I did, I canceled the cruise because if I would have canceled it after final payment date, my travelers would have just got back a credit. With what I saw coming, they didn't need a credit. They were going to need their money back.
Yeah.
And so I canceled. That was a big commission, y'all. But it wasn't even, I didn't even think about the commission. I didn't care about the commission because people need to understand I'm a wealth generator. Wealth come to me.
Hold on. Say that again for the people. You are what?
A wealth generator. It comes to me.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
I didn't even worry about that. But so the business, let me tell you, my clients, even though COVID was hitting, they were booking for 2022 and 2021. That's why my business thrived. It was like other travel agents, I really felt sorry for them. They had to close their doors. But that didn't happen to me. Now I will tell you this. I almost walked away because I did. It was because of the refunds. And you're trying to refund 258 people. That was just one group. Then I had like a group of about 50, another 50. You're trying to refund about 400 people. That it got to me. It was hard, and I almost walked away.
Well, I know.
Then I heard the voice say, wait a minute. Then I heard the voice say, "Really? I gave this to you." I said, "Okay." Look, I'm gonna say it. If I get offended, put the big drawers on, and kept going.
Gotta put them on.
Yeah.
But I'm glad you didn't walk away because you said some things in there that not just for God to say, really, but you have to look at it. Like when you said you saw that coming with COVID and what would happen if you would have made that final payment. But the vision, because you got to understand, I don't care. I'm going to break this down for everybody. It doesn't matter what your purpose is. The very top notch of your purpose is vision. Now, when it breaks down in tiers from that, you can say artist. And then that artist breaks into multiple tiers. The painter, musician, like it's different forms of artistry. So the first top for everybody when you're living your purpose is vision. Nobody can see your purpose but you. Everybody has a purpose, but it takes your vision to see it. You were able to see what was coming, and your vision made you not make that final payment to come back. And because of your vision, all your clients gained what? Faith. They gained faith in you. They started booking for something that they couldn't even see. We don't know when the pandemic was going to open up for us to start traveling again, but their faith in your vision allowed them to have faith in their purpose that they knew they were supposed to go to another destination with their friends, family, colleagues, coworkers, no matter what it was. And when you had thought about quitting, God had to look at you and say, really? You had a responsibility. I gave you this purpose. Let me tell y'all about responsibility. Linda, your responsibility was those people. God gave Adam a responsibility. He didn't own up to his responsibility. And when God came back, he was trying to hide his nakedness. So God was like, really? Now you see that you naked? Now Linda sees she's naked? I didn't tell you to notice she was naked. I told you to follow the vision and live in your purpose. And now that you are living in your purpose, because you touched on the DJ Explosion, I want you to go back to that because you named a bunch of DJs, but that is a foundation that you and your son, y'all are building. And I don't think people understand how gifts can align, like your travel gift and his gift, how they're aligned. So I want you to go back, please, just for a moment and touch on that part of it, please.
With the DJ explosion, I started this, well, go back a little. When I first came to VA, I met up with the Richmond Rough Riders. But I started, what I did then, I started bike night with them.
Bike? So you included in bike night as well?
Well, with the bike nights back then, I just, hey, let me tell you how I got into it wasn't, yeah, it is a club. Anyway, I went there, President Obama back then was being inaugurated, and I went with a girlfriend in this little club, restaurant, and I looked around, no one was really there, maybe about 10 people. And so the owner came up and I said, this is sad, it's not that many people here. And he said, I don't have a promotion manager, a promotion or marketing manager. And my mouth, as it is, I said, yes, you do. He said, no, I don't. I said, yes, you do. He said, no, I don't. I said, me. I got the position. I don't know what I was doing. So I met up with, and the way that's how you're always promoting your business everywhere you go. The Rough Riders were having a car wash. And I just went over there and I started talking about my travel business. I really wanted them to get into the travel business, but they didn't. Mm-hmm. And from then on, I don't know how I started. I was already working at the club doing promotion and marketing. It's like, yeah, I wanted to do a bike night. And that's how I started with Rough Riders doing the bike night. So with that, they have anniversary parties. And I wanted, with so many clubs in the 804 area, to do a anniversary party on the cruise. That was my vision.
Oh, wow.
It wasn't their vision. It never happened. So about 3 years later, I became good friends with the mayor of the city, Mayor Pelham. And we were at an event somewhere, and DJ Dr. Smooth was there. She introduced me to him. He is a well-known DJ within the area, Petersburg, Tri-City area. And I talked to this man for 3 years about doing a DJ cruise. And he was like, I'm not getting on water. Well, he didn't actually say that. 3 years. And this when it comes when I talk about you have a vision and you keep pressing.
Yes.
I wanted him. That's who I wanted to do it. And so about 3 years later, I guess he got tired of me. He said, I'll do it. And there were some other DJs along. That first one was DJ Loyalty, DJ Foot, 106.5 The Beat, and DJ Dirty Money. And we all get together. And that was in 2017, the first DJ Explosion cruise event. And what I remember about that so profoundly is we were debarking. DJ Smooth looked back at me and he said 2 words. And sometimes all it takes is 2 words. Thank you.
Thank you.
Those 2 words. That was so awesome because he was serious about it. Thank you for that opportunity. So that was in 2017, 2018. We went back to the Bahamas, DJ Explosion. 2019, we went to Jamaica with it. And it got bigger and bigger, added on DJ Fonz and MC Baby Boy. And then 20, we didn't let it stop. You know why? We cruised virtually.
Hold on. COVID didn't stop you. Y'all did a
We did it virtual. My BDM, business development manager from Carnival, she jumped in. She told the president of Carnival, she said, I've never seen anything like this. I mean, I'm telling you, Mr. Graham, when people were on Facebook, look at these people doing COVID and they on the ship. I told y'all it was virtual, but we did it so people believe we were cruising. Man, I'm telling you, when we ported in Nassau on the virtual cruise, I sat on my sofa and I said, good, they're gone. I got 4 hours till they get back. It was that real for us. It was awesome. So we cruised virtually.
Hold on. You said a virtual cruise. So you not saying, so I got to recap because you just dropped a bunch of nuggets in there and I know you dropped them because Barbara A. Smith talking about go ahead. Daryl Knight, appreciate you for tuning in, brother. Ernest Usher talking about let's go. And then you even had Billy Graham Sr., my daddy, hop on talking about speak on it. Because believe it or not, he's in a biker club. And he knows all too much and too well about the Rough Rider Club. But you said something.
Right now. Right.
You said you went in there and he was like, I don't have a marketer. And you was like, yes, you do. Don't have a marketer. Yes, you do. Then you told us about the cruise. I ain't never even heard of it, a virtual cruise. But you did two things. You did two things right there that people, I want you to understand. We always go around and we don't live in our purpose or operate our purpose because we say we don't know what to do. I don't know. I don't know. I want you all to stop saying, I don't know. I want you to say, I know. You don't have to necessarily know how to do the ins and outs or the little intricate details, but you do know something. Linda, you did not know marketing, but you did know somebody that knew something You did not know the mayor, but you met the mayor. You did not know how to get a virtual cruise going, but you knew somebody that worked at the cruise. You always know something. It might be somebody you went to school with, somebody that you're friends with that's operating on one path, living in their purpose. Stop using the words, I don't know, because it's making you stagnant. Do what you do know. I don't know nothing about running a TV show, but I do know a good friend that I call Mama Boss, Barbara A. Smith. She knew somebody that knew a TV show. That person knew an engineer. That person knew Dr. Kelly. I did what I knew. I talked. And we're here now. You did what you knew. You got on a plane and went to Dubai. You did what you knew. I'm pulling back the money before we lose all our money for this cruise. You did what you knew. You connected DJs, talked to the mayor, met more DJs. You do what you know. Stop using the phrase, I don't know, because it's making you not living your purpose. You know something. Now, you're finna go somewhere. But I wanna lead us into that part. Okay. You keep naming all these people. You got started when you were in Dubai, you realized what you needed to do. Mm-hmm. What positioned you to meet all these different people that kept helping your community grow even stronger and stronger? Because anybody can just say, I post something on Facebook and hope they come. But you did some type of action. So what was the actions? What did you do? I want you to give it to the people because there's somebody listening somewhere that's like, I wish I could be a travel agent. It's some little 13-year-old, 15, 18, 20-something-year-old, 30, even 50. We know there's no age limit when God calls you. They're waiting and they want to know what to do. What did you do that positioned you to meet these individuals that you knew what they were doing, that helped you grow what you know so you can be where you are right now today?
Well, for me, it's really one word: engagement.
Engagement. See, I want everybody to understand the purpose of this show. When I say we're collecting everybody with their purposes, if y'all go back, and I want you to go back and look, it's on YouTube, stream it. It go wide, Billy Graham Jr. 2.0, Facebook, Billy Graham Jr. 2.0. Our first guest, Ernest Usher. He gave us this 5, which became the 6.5, which became the 7 E's, and one of those was engagement. You said earlier about when you started this, you wanted to do it for the taxes. You wanted to get those right off. If y'all don't remember the second episode, we had Cam. He told us all about accounting and taxes. I want you to see where this show is going, about how everybody's purpose lines up together so that they can live in your purpose using the gift that God gave you. God gave you a gift. Now, I won't ever understand the gift that Miss Linda Brown has, because most people are like, oh, she's a travel agent. She knows how to find good deals. Her gift is communication.
Yeah.
She has the ability to talk to anybody, everybody, engage with everybody. Nobody's going to stop her from talking. She's going to shine. And when she walks up, you're going to know she's in the room. She has a presence. So your presence must be known in order for you to live in your purpose. Wow. Now, before we get too deep, because you know me, I will go deep. I want to take just a moment because I got some more questions. But I want you, for everybody that's just tuning in, we're talking to Linda Brown, LB Traveling and Tours. Can you tell people before we keep going, because in case somebody has to run or something like that, how can people get in touch with you?
Oh, this is phone number.
Give it to them. Let them have it. What is the number? I want to call you.
You got really 804 878 4433.
And what about your Facebook? You got the Facebook groups.
I really have two hardcore groups. Mm-hmm. The one, my LB is LB Travel. Well, it's LB Travel, all inclusive resorts and more.
Okay.
I'm big on all inclusive resorts. A lot of people want to book the resorts, Jamaica, whatever, Cancun, and that is Facebook.com/groups with an S/LB Travel Resorts.
Okay.
Can I say this?
Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Okay. I'm going to go ahead and prompt it. Okay. It's just me, a little thing. I have, as far as members in the group, 4,492. I really would like to hit 5,000 by the end of the month.
Hey, with the help of Ernest James Usher, it's gonna hit that. You gonna hit that.
Can I say something about Ernest James Usher?
Of course, I was gonna lead you there anyway. Go on, talk about him. I want to hear all the juice in the gossip.
Get out of my head. I love that man. I just met him this year. He's with Usher, USHER, however you want to pronounce it, digital agency. And look, you don't know the way that I met him.
Oh, yeah.
He works for Delta Vacations. And see, in COVID, even now, even like back in 2020, a lot of people don't know the challenges that travel agents face, because we would have to call these tour operators. And the whole time, back when COVID started, could be up to 5 hours. One time I called Delta because they were leaving in 2 days. I called them at 12, and I called them at 7 p.m. that night. They answered at 8 o'clock the next morning. That's how I love my clients.
You was on the phone that long?
I was on hold that long. I would drift off, but I had it on speaker. I had to get through. But anyway, when I met, I was on hold for about 3 hours with Delta. And finally, when they came on, I was a little pissed. I was a little hot. But I like that. I'm going to help you, Linda Brown. So I did what I normally do. I had to make him feel comfortable. So I played with him. I joke with him. You know, another way that you engage with people, you have to make them comfortable with who you are, because they don't know you. Yes. And so basically that's what I did. And I joked. And then wherever I go, you can be a travel agent, whatever, you don't know about the DJ explosion, whatever you are. Because if there's anybody who want to, partner up with me, collaborate or anything, give me a call. And so we started talking about that. And I don't know how he started talking about promotion and marketing. And I was like, I didn't want to hear it. Here, look me up on Facebook. Maybe you want to come with us. We started talking, and I connected with him.
Wow.
My business he is so awesome. For one thing, he's a man of God.
Yes.
Number one. And the other thing, he is very knowledgeable about promotion and marketing, about his gifts, and he pushes me. Because I'm telling you, he pushed me to be on this show. He know I don't. But I love it, because another thing, he has faith in me and my business, and that goes along. Yes. So a shout out to Ernest.
So I want you to know, Ernest, he already put in the comments, he loves you too, because you got him over there about to cry. Aww. And then I want to say what's up to Bling with the Dean. Welcome to the building. They in the building. But yes.
Did you say Bling with the Dean?
Bling with the Dean.
Oh my goodness, this woman.
I'm ready for. I already knew you was going to tell me. That's why I told you she was here.
No, because like I said, we did the cruises, right? And then 2020, my clients kept saying, "LB, where we gonna go?" They was calling up, "We want to cruise." I'll tell you right now, I'm not booking cruises because I don't feel comfortable with booking cruises right now. I might book them in 2022. People do call me up and say, LB, I want to go on a cruise. And I'm like, well, I'm not booking them. They say, we really want to go. And then I say, well, I can refer you to another travel agent because I'm not booking them. I don't feel comfortable. So Bling with the Dean. And then after 2021, I did book the next DJ Explosion vacay. I love this. At the Hard Rock Punta Cana, July 2021. We just got back. I took over 150 people with me. Again, the DJs, pool parties, day parties. Bling with the Dean. I love her because her roommate, and it was her no fault about hers at all. Her passport didn't come. And she said, Miss Brown, I've never been over anywhere internationally. I don't want to go by myself. I said, do it. And I when we had time, I do want to talk about solo traveling. It's the best way to go. She went, she had the time of her life. And right now, and so that's what I said, when you talk about travel, you don't know who you're talking to. You don't know who you might encourage. From that point on, I want to go here. I want to go here. All I got to do is introduce it to them one time.
One time.
And that memory will last them a lifetime. They will always remember the DJ Explosion over at the Hard Rock Punta Cana, July 2021. I always remember it. And so what's so good about that? We are doing it again, July 22 at the Hard Rock, because the Hard Rock loved us so much.
Hold on, I'm writing down my mental notes. Ernest is on there, so I want him to know I got my sticky pads. You got to go back to the first episode to see that. I'm writing down. You say July 2022.
The DJ Explosion vacay 2022. DJ Smooth, DJ Lloyd, DJ Fonz, MC Baby Boy. We are bringing on another DJ. A lot of people might know him. He is DJ Young with Club Worldwide. He had the hottest quarantine party in the world, they say, per se, during the COVID. He did. I mean, I jumped on one time. I said, 1 million?
Well, I gotta be on it because I know it had to be good. Because she said she had a blast and she loves you too. And I know it got to be fun because my dad chimed back in, Billy Graham Sr. talking about this is truly a blessing on a Thursday. And for those just tuning in, Chris Wilson, I see you. Thanks for tuning in, brother. We want to let you know Linda Brown, she's gonna get you where you need to get. And I want you to understand she dropped some nuggets on you that you're not ready for. She said patience. Man. She had this at 13. She had the patience, and the dream manifested when she was 50. She was on a phone call, and she had patience. They were holding phone calls with Delta for over 5 hours. Patience. Then you have Ernest Usher on there. They cracking jokes. They working with patience, trying to figure this out in COVID together. I want you to understand when it comes to your purpose, you have to have patience. Because God is doing works behind doors that you don't even see. He's got you with patience. He got people working behind those doors with patience because your purpose is not an overnight thing. You weren't made overnight, so your patience and your gift is not going to happen overnight. Because as we say, she doesn't even know it. She says, I want to do solo travel. I got a clothing brand called Solo One Clothing because God is on a solo mission with you. It's you and him living in the purpose. Nobody has your vision. Nobody can use your gift to live in your purpose. And I can't, no, I'm just going to stop because I know Miss Linda, tell them what you got to tell them because you over here got me going crazy. I'm ready to take a cruise, go to Explosion, solo travel, everything. What you got for me? You got to give me something.
No, when
I gotta know about solo travel.
When you talk about solo travel, a lot of people want to travel. What happens with somebody called me up and said, I got a group going. And we all know what happens to group. You start off with 20, go down to 10, next time it's 5, and when you get ready to go, it's 3.
Exactly.
And so some women be like, I'm so tired of doing all these trips. One thing I will tell anybody, when you're doing a group, don't let the group decide where you want to go.
Oh, Lord.
If it's you decide where you want to go. Because the majority of those people, the one person, a lot of times when I do groups, it was her birthday. She wanted to go to Breathless, Jamaica. A person did not want to go to Jamaica. They wanted to go to Mexico. She changed it because of her. What happened? That lady dropped out. And then she said the price of Breathless was too expensive. So they went to, I'm not going to say the resort, but a little substandard resort. And she wasn't happy. So whenever you do a group, you decide where you're going, and then you tell people if they want to jump on, they can. If they don't want to jump on, evidently it wasn't for you at that time. It's okay.
It's
And I tell
okay.
my clients that. I'm really adamant about that. But as far as, so I do a lot of solo traveling. I don't like to
So
share a room with nobody.
you dropped something and you don't even know you did it.
What I do?
Because you said the solo traveling, you said you tell people where you're going, and if they want to come, they can. I don't think people understand how this purpose thing works and using your gift to live in the purpose God got for you. The people that are meant to be with you are gonna be with you.
With you.
When you're going in your purpose and going down your path, the people that God has for you in your life, they're gonna be on board with you regardless.
No matter what.
The people that ain't for you, and it's not a bad thing because that doesn't make them a bad person. They just weren't supposed to be with you on that part of your journey.
At that time.
So you might connect with them later. They might come up with them down the road. But for that moment in your purpose, those are the people that need to be in your life. That's why it's called patient. That's why we go back to that Movado watch. It's about your timing. Everybody's time does not align with your time and your purpose. But I know one thing. I know tonight everybody that's been on that show is watching this show is happy that their time aligned to listen to you, all the stuff you got to tell us, Miss Linda Brown, because I'm glad you're on the show and I appreciate you. But I can't let it go because Bling with the, I'm telling you now, this is how purpose works. Bling with the Dean has already chimed in again. She's doing a solo trip on December 26th. You go back to the comments. If you really like what she's doing, hit up and message. No, I want to go try this thing y'all doing because y'all sound like you're having fun. Hit up Linda Brown. She can book it for you. She can book them out as far as you need to go. Whatever aligns with your time and your purpose. But I gotta know, Miss Linda. You said some other stuff about holding the phone, patient for the people, doing stuff for the people. You're passionate about individuals, their families, everyone. Before we go there, I want people to understand gifts. Your gift is not for you. It's for others. So, Miss Linda, what about your gift and your passion for helping others? What is that driving factor?
The driving factor?
Yeah, what keeps you going? Because COVID could have made you quit, but God said really. But something keeps you going with helping these individuals that you're so passionate to help that you hold the phone for 5 hours over. What keeps you going?
My clients keep me going. I love my clients. Just like Bling the Ding, she chimed in. You know, I had the best clients ever. They have my back, and I'm telling you, they will promote. And another thing, a lot of people, you know, I remember when I guess Facebook went down. I didn't know it went down. Facebook went down, but I was so busy working. How do you promote your business? Through my clients, referrals. That word of mouth referral is my clients are the bomb, and they keep me going because my clients depend on me because I am an advocate for them.
Yes.
They know it's like when they go, I mean, I'm on pins and needles by the time when my clients go on the trip. You don't mess with LB's clients. Ask American Airlines.
Oh, wow.
They did smell my breath through the phone that time.
Not through the phone.
Don't mess with LB's clients. You don't do that. Because they depend on me. They're spending this hard-earned money to go to places some people have never traveled before. So as that advocate, and that advocate is somebody who's rooting for you. If anything goes wrong, they there for you right then. When my clients step out on, you know, when they go to the airport, especially when they go international, I'm available 24/7. No matter what happens, you call me. Because I'm there to make whatever went wrong with your vacation to make it right.
Exactly.
That's what I'm supposed to do. So what keeps me going is my clients. I love to go on a cruise and see first-time cruisers looking up at the ship going, ooh, that does it for me.
Wow.
It's lifetime memories that they're making. And I'm assisting them with that.
Memories. Oh my goodness. Chris Wilson said he right there with you. He's saying word of mouth is where it said it's 100% organic. It's the key to lasting for your business. That's why like you said, Facebook goes down. But guess what? If all that social media was wiped away, because it can happen, your clients keeping your business going. Because you are responsible to them. They know that they can depend on you. And I don't think everybody, and I want to welcome Felicia Draper Wilmore. That's my mom, parent. They chiming in because she giving you the hand clap because you is spitting nothing but facts. And I told you, you dropping jewels. And I don't know if you're doing it on purpose or accident, but I know what you got is gold because you just said your clients depend on you. And I don't understand that the gift that you have, I'm talking to the viewers out there as well, the gift that you have inside of you for you to live in your purpose, you're keeping it to yourself. You're not sharing it with others. And there's somebody out there that is dependent on you to share that gift with them, share your purpose with them because they need you. The same way that those clients depend on Miss Brown because they need her. You need to let your gift free. Give it away. Because when I say give it away, everybody starts thinking, oh, that's not going to make me money. You already said you had to step back and let the money go. You cannot chase money because the harder you chase money, the farther and faster it runs away from you. Miss Brown stepped back, stopped chasing the money, and guess what? Her business kept striving through COVID, and the money kept coming back. The clients stayed.
It was my turn.
I want you to give it to them. You take it home now.
Okay, it's not even about money to me. I mean, money is right, but it's not about money. Like I always tell people, and I shared this with Ernest, this is not my business. This is God's business. He the one gave it to me to work it. So if he gave me his business, you know it's going to be successful. So why am I worried about the money? It's going to be successful. And I tell you something, me and Ernest always smile. And I say, you know what? I got the best business partner ever. And my business partner was in my ear last night. And I remember.
Tell me what his name is.
You want to know his name?
I think we got the same one, but let me tell me what his name is.
His initials is HS. My business partner is the Holy Spirit. I don't know who your business partner is.
We got the same business partner.
But I'll share him with you.
He can handle us all.
But like I said, this is the vision that he gave me. So this is the vision that God gave me. It will not fail. It's not going to fail.
Man, it cannot fail because you don't even realize you got a business. We got a business. We all have a business partner that's not in the failing business. See, what many people think when they hit a roadblock or something, you think you failed at something. No, that's not a failure. That is a learning lesson. Your business partner is trying to teach you something. He's trying to get you to the next lesson. And I know it must be hitting home because my sister, Miss Key Bird, I miss you, Key. She's saying, thank you for this. And free work is the key work. God has this plan already mapped out. You don't have to try. Your vision is to focus on what he's telling you to do. Now, your vision ain't supposed to be seeing outside of what he's telling you to do. Your business partner is your business partner for a reason. Just listen to what he's saying to you. Go the way he's guiding you. Stick with the vision he has for you. Don't worry about money. It's going to come regardless. I can do this all night. Y'all gonna have me up here preaching real soon.
And I
felt a little bit of inner usher coming out of me. I better hold on. Ernest gonna jump through the screen on me. But you've been given nothing but jewels and nuggets. And my brother Chris Wilson, he wants to know, where are you located? For all the viewers that tuned in a little late, can you please tell them, where are you located and how can we help each other grow? And he also wants to know, do you have a niche with the military? Like if you're able to help military members or anything of that nature, like how can they help market you and get in touch with you?
Thank you, Mr. Wilson. I am located in Prince George, Virginia, right next to Fort Lee, Virginia. Right next to Fort Lee. In my background, we didn't tell this is DOD civilian. I retired in 2014 with 35 years in the service. Civilian service. I started at McConnell Air Force. I started at McConnell Air Force Base and moved to Langley Air Force Base. I wanted to get my GS-12. No, then I went to Fort Eustis. I went to the Army. Okay. Fort Eustis. From Fort Eustis, I went to Fort Lee. And then it was so funny. I put in my retirement just to see how much I retire early because I was under the old system. And then my supervisor kind of sort of upset me that day. So I felt like I didn't want to do no work. And so I'm sitting up there at the computer, just sitting up there. And then the from OPM came through as far as how much my retirement will be.
Okay.
And I did a Medea. And I called my supervisor up. I said, "Can I speak with you?" And she said, I said, "I'm good." And we went to the room and I told her I can give you only 2 more months. And she's like, "You didn't plan. I don't need to plan for retirement. I'll give you 2 months." And I retired early. And so, yes, I have a heart for the military. I would love to help out the military any way I can.
Wow.
So, Mr. Wilson, yes, call me at 804-878-4433. Ernest, you put that in the comments, baby.
You know his fingers probably already was moving. You in his head right now. And speaking of in the heads, my brother, thank you for tuning in, Ernest Fishburne. I got me an Ernest. I got 2 Ernests. And that's my brother. And he chimed in. He was right with you. Everybody talks about the doors he opens, but I'm thankful for the ones he closed. They were supposed to be closed. You just said, how you going to retire in 2 months? Don't worry about that. That's my door to walk through. That ain't your door to walk through. And I want to tell people, stop focusing on the doors that closed on you. Don't worry about that. The purpose, your gift that God gave you and the purpose, not only going to just automatically open doors, it's going to create doors you didn't even know was there. People always talk about, oh, door closed on me. I'm going to go back and buy the whole building. You didn't realize what you just said is what I'm trying to tell you. Don't worry about the door that closed because your gift and your purpose opened up the door where you got the financial support from your business partner to buy the whole building, buy the whole block. Build your own table. Go buy your own table. Stop worrying about when you're not invited to the table or the door closed. Your gifts and your purpose will allow you to have doors opened up for you, and your business partner will make doors and buildings and all kinds of things for you because your purpose is out there, but he can't do nothing with it if you're keeping it to yourself. You got to give the gift away because somebody out there is holding on you, waiting for you to do it because they're dependent on your gift.
Yeah.
Like Linda Brown, we've been depending on your gift, and we appreciate your gift. But before, I can't even let it go because you gave that information out, and we got people still tuning in. I appreciate my brother, Rayshawn Samuel Chauncey. I appreciate you chipping in. As usual, my dad, Billy Graham Sr., talking about the blessing we both are. We appreciate you as well, but I cannot let you go. For one, I need you to give me a final thought. Tell me something that you would tell somebody out there, whether it's travel agency or anything, about using their gift to live in their purpose. What would you tell them? I want you to give that to the people, please.
Just embrace it.
Embrace it.
No matter what happens, just embrace it. You may not even know what's going to happen. You don't know. You just embrace it. Embrace it and go forward. Embrace it and enjoy it. Embrace it and look forward to what good is going to happen. Look forward to the positive. Just put a smile on your face and just embrace it. Focus on that positive outcome. Because it's going to be positive.
I couldn't have said it no more better because like we said, that business partner is not set up for failure. All he has is positive outcomes. All you got to do is be patient, keep working in your gift to live in your purpose because the positive outcome is going to come. And as Chris Wilson say, just continue to show that gratitude every single day. Now, before you get out of here, Miss Linda B., can you please, one more time, give everybody your contact information? Because I want them to be empowered to know that they can connect with you to take their life on to another level, and you're there to help them. So can you please give them their information for how to reach you, all the ways they can reach you one more time?
Well, on Facebook, it's really easy. Linda Brown -LB. Everybody call me LB. So look for Linda Brown -LB, and you'll see LB Travel. And then after that, all you see is travel. Phone number 804-878-4433. And then my groups are, the big one is mine. All-inclusive groups, facebook.com/groups, GROUPS/LB Travel, LB Resorts, facebook.com/groups, LB Travel Resorts. And remember, all I need is 49 more people to make 5K.
We gonna get you to the 5. This show gonna help get you to the 5K. I already know our wonderful brother Ernest James Usher is gonna drop all that information into the chat because he's the best marketing out there. If you need a marketer, hit him up as well. Need travel agency, hit him up as well. I got other people that's gonna come on this show that y'all, and some of them in the comments, but those are my secrets. I'm not telling you all of them because you gotta tune in every week in order to be able to hear their story and how they got to living in their purpose by using their gift. I want to thank you again, Miss Linda B. Please don't go nowhere. Don't go nowhere. I'm going to talk to you a little bit after the show. So please don't go nowhere. But until we meet again, I'll see you on the other side. Now, man, if you did not catch all those jewels, if you tuned in late, please go back and rewatch. You can watch it on the Facebook channel, Facebook Billy Graham Jr. 2.0. It streams live as well every Thursday at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 o'clock Central on Facebook, YouTube Live. I'm sorry, Billy Graham Jr. 2.0. It has been a blessing to have you all tonight. I don't know if y'all are passionate. I already got my sticky note, wrote down my notes. I know July 2022, I'm going to be on that trip because I got to get a part of this. I want to see everybody back next Thursday. We got another powerful guest that's going to tell you how they're using their gift to live in their purpose. Why do we do this on this show? We want you to be able to use the God-given gift that you have inside of you to live in your purpose. If you don't know what that gift is, keep watching. All of our guests, whether it's business owners or different personalities or myself, we're going to give you those nuggets to help you realize what your gift might be and how to use that gift to live in the purpose that God has destined for you. Until then, keep watching this show because our whole mission is to make sure that you what? You live in your purpose, with purpose, on purpose. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all next week.